Hello there, everyone. So, welcome to my show, Mysticnic. I am Nicole. I'm from Tasmania, Australia, and I'm a psychic. I'm a body worker. I have many strings to my hat. So today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to show you or talk to you about sound healing. So has anybody seen one of these before? Okay. Oh, there's my hand. So this is one of a set. They come in colours, or they come in clear quartz crystal, which they are, but they can be coloured, or they'll be white. So these are called crystal healing sound bowls, or there might be a few names for them, but I call them a crystal bowls. They're a singing bowl. So when we play them, they make a sound. But the thing about the crystal bowl is they make a vibration. And that's what we want to work with. We want to work with the sound because everything is frequency and energy, okay? And the sound bowls and sound healing, where there is a rise in this modality and therapy, and people are starting to tap into this and, experience the benefits. And I recently had an amazing experience which helped me shift some energy. A lot of people come to this because they just want to relax. And again, it is a beautiful modality in therapy to go along, to create some peace in your mind, because it also affects the brain waves. So once you start to understand the frequency and how the brain waves do work and the different levels, you understand how energy and frequency and sound comes into that as well. So I'm just going to hit it for you and see if you can hear it again. Make a little sound. So for me, I instantly want to relax. Like I just breathe. I just feel more calmer just in that moment. So this darker blue is one for the third eye. So this is for our inner vision, but they come in colours of the chakras. So you might see red, orange, yellow, green, blue, third eye, and purple for the crown chakras. So again, there's lots of information, but the set that I have, you can probably see them behind me, relates to the chakra system as well. And they all have different notes and different frequencies as well, which also work on the music scales too. So there's a little bit about sound healing. It can work. It's phenomenal. Finding ways to work and incorporate that. People personally, I brought them in originally for my own use to use them, and I find that they help clear my mind. They help me relax, but they also change the energy and frequency of our vibration as well, which is really powerful, and it's very simple and very easy. And for those people that go along to sound healings, it's an amazing, unique experience. So if you do have the opportunity to try something new, all you got to do is turn up, lay down. It's really easy, and relax, and just let your body naturally, by using the breath work, just let your body naturally ease and relax and into it. Sometimes it can take a little bit when the mind is very busy, to settle in and help you. But, if it's practice, again, it's trying something new, stepping up, and offering yourself that opportunity for healing, okay? So that's a little bit about sound healing. If you want to know more or find someone who's local or around, that can help you with that. All right, so I have a caller. Who is on the line?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. Who do I have on the line?
What were you saying? I'm sorry?
Pardon?
Yes, my name's Amla.
Hello. Amma. Okay, I'm Nicole. Nice to meet you. All right, so what brings you here calling in today?
Yeah. So can I ask any kind of question?
Well, you can try. We'll see how we go. Like, just
That's funny. Sure. So I've been having really it's been really challenging on all levels, and I just am wondering. I'm going through. I'm basically the truth teller, and I'm going through a. It's something really important for me. I'm standing up for myself. It's advocacy, and it's been a long
Yeah.
journey of this. And so I was just wondering what you see for maybe February, March with this going on. It's almost been a year of this.
Yeah,
Anything
okay.
you have to.
So what I see for you, so sometimes I'll psychically see the tarot cards, and the first card, which is really cool actually, I don't actually need the deck. The first card I'm seeing is the card of strength. So if you're familiar with the tarot, there's usually a lady who is moving forward and has a lion by her side. So this represents courage and strength. So this is you in that moment, and you needing to, to power, like as you mentioned, standing up for yourself, being the voice, being the advocate as that.
Yes.
But then I'm also seeing what we call the Ten of Swords, where you're really exhausted. There's like a point where you keep going and going and going, and this is really taking a lot of your energy from you as well. And it's almost like, and I'm seeing the world, so it's almost like you want to change the world, or you want to have big impact with this as well. But you also you have to really be mindful of how this is affecting you, affecting your energy, for you to be this advocate for yourself or for others.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I really am strongly, because it's important to speak up, or because, and I said this in my claim is, if I don't speak up by default, nothing changes.
yeah, that's
So
it. And it's
there you
you
go.
have the power and
Yeah.
you have the voice. But I also feel, so energetically, what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling a couple of things. So there's this logical part of you that's coming from the thinking, and there's momentum. I feel like you're ungrounded, okay? So your energy needs to be more grounded and,
Okay.
more centered, because there's an imbalance there with your energy, and it could also be why you're feeling really exhausted as well too. And the other thing I want to mention is about your heart. So bringing it's almost like you need to rewind and come back to yourself and go within and find your center. So in the solar plexus, and finding your voice in a different way.
Okay.
So, which empowers you, but you're not draining your energy.
Oh, okay. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm actually
it's
going for
almost.
sound healing tomorrow. So
Oh
it's
well,
interesting you're talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing
I
it
just
tomorrow,
I was
private one. Yes. Yes.
awesome. I was just,
Yes.
well, I don't know whether you saw the first section, but I do this very spontaneously, and I was called to do sounding and do a session about sound today, and just to understand, I'm getting tingles when I'm talking to you. So this is for me, that's you're on the right track from the universe. So stepping in, and and it's, as I say, it feels like a recentering for you. I feel like you're a powerhouse. I really do, and that comes in with the courage and the strength. But it's also this power of how you're using it and working in the world, being really grounded in your mind and your foundations of what it is and what it is you're passionate about, and coming from the heart in what you're doing.
Yes. Yes. It makes complete sense. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Excellent. I'm glad that does. But and this big picture stuff, like it's like this is big picture stuff. So I feel like this is a bit of a calling for you in what you're doing as well too. But you also need help, people, because I feel like you're also a little bit isolated, or feeling like that, and there could be some judgment, or you feel like you're being judged as well too. Does that feel make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, it's almost like to hold on to your hat, but come back and regroup your energy as well, and go within and have a bit of a pause, before you take because it feels like you just barge on in. And it's almost like, if you can get centered, if you can get grounded, if you can get really strong in your courage and the strength and your passion, you will be
Yes.
more effective in what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Okay. Okay. Do you feel
Yeah.
like by spring, like March, April, it'll just be a lift that,
Right.
you know,
Oh,
yeah.
so I'm just pulled some cards on it. So we got power. So this is the power that I'm talking about as well too.
Okay.
If you back, your personal sense of power, you might be challenging authorities or people in power as well too. So that, again, some of us are called to advocate. But as I say, it's about you and your power as well, and how you might be giving that away or finding the power and the strength in you as well too. So the cards are pretty much backing up what we've just touched on as well. So the timeline I'm getting, and again, it's saying support. So that was the other one as well too, and the other one's intention, which I was saying, what's your intention around this as well? But it's also peaceful. It's about you finding that center of peace. So the sound healing is really good, bringing all of this together. So there's a collaboration as well too. I feel like this is, in the next few months, there's things sort of happening or shifting or changing. I keep hearing March as well too. So whether March is going to be a significant time or something's going to. I'm also seeing the Tower as well. So the Tower in the tarot is when everything falls and crumbles and changes as well too. So there could be some big changes or some things that have to fall away for this to happen or for things to change. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay. Yeah.
Like, don't lose yourself in this as well. Like, you really need to come back, regroup. I just feel like, rewind, okay? Take a pause, because you've been caught up in the energy and the momentum of this and what it's drawing you into. So it's like you need to come back and step and sort of evaluate why and what this is all about for you. And when you do that, you'll have more passion and purpose in that. Yeah, and that's the
Yes.
intention card. This is the intention. What's your intention, and what's this all about? Yeah,
Yes.
but
That
it's
makes
kind of like,
that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm glad it's
Yeah.
making sense. But it's also this serenity, you finding that in you, finding this, sometimes we can get really wound up and charged about things, but if
Yes.
you can come to a place of peace in yourself and that strength and that inner peace and that inner knowing,
Yes.
you're going to be so much more productive, and it's not going to, drain your energy, which is what's happening now. Okay.
Yeah. I think what I also hear you saying is when I ground, I think just also the word surrendering as well. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so just surrender to what is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm so glad you hold that concept and understand that as well too, because it is as much as you can propel and put your power and energy in. Sometimes, there's bigger picture stuff as well too, and there is the surrender. But that's also about the support and asking for support and surrendering to what we might call the universe to help you and guide you and set the wheels in motion and the connections for things to fall in place as well.